For number 16, they want to know which of the following numbers is divisible by 10. To do divisibility by 10, we simply look at the last digit, and the last digit must be a 0 to be divisible by 10. So our first one ends with a 1, it's not divisible by 10. Our second one ends with a 0, therefore it is divisible by 10. Our third one also ends with a 1, so it's not divisible by 10. So only 38,920. So once again, it must end with a 0 to be divisible by 10. 17. Simply as 1 times 6 is 6. That is because 1 times anything is equal to itself. So 1 times anything is going to be equal to itself. So 1 times 14 would be 14, and so on. Number 18, numbers for divisibility by 5. This is also a last digit, and this time it would have to be a 5, or it could be a 0. So we look at the first one, it ends with a 2, so it cannot be divisible by 5. The next one ends with a 5, so it must be divisible by 5. And the third one ends with a 0, and it can end with a 5 or a 0, so 2,420 is also divisible by 5. When we do 19, we want to know divisibility by 2. This is another last digit. And this one, the last digit must be even, meaning it must be a 0, a 2, a 4, a 6, or an 8. So this first one, 235, ends with a 5. Only have to look at that last digit. So since 5 is not even, the number is not divisible by 2. Second one, 4,576, ends with a 6. 6 is even, so therefore that is divisible by 2. Next, 124. The 4 is an even number, so 124 is divisible by 2. And then the last one also ends with a 4, so therefore the whole number has to be divisible by 2.